Hello everyone, how are you? This is Kay, good to see you. And happy Friday. Today is the 1st of November. So, just earlier there was non-farm payrolls in the US, which is one of the biggest fundamental news every month. First week in Friday, there's non-farm payrolls every month. And it actually impacted the market. So today I would like to share my analysis through Ichimoku after the non-farm payroll, NFP. So again, happy Friday and good to see you again. Today I'm starting the live stream 1 hour earlier because after this I will be doing the membership KTS Academy. Especially KTS Academy this time live stream. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, good to see you. I start to see comments now. All right, Robo, thanks for joining. Good to see you. He says, which one you use for trading, the broker? I'm using xm.com and it's been reliable to me. But in terms of the brokers, it's different among the countries and regions. So I always recommend to do the research on your own. Oh, by the way, I'm still fixing the KTS free course. Sorry about the inconvenience. There was an issue and some of you already joined the KTS free course, but I now temporarily closed it because it wasn't really technically working well, and it seems like it's a bit more complicated than I thought. So I'm asking someone to fix it now. So once it's done, I will let everyone know officially here on YouTube. So please wait for some updates. Okay, all right, Ichimoku Trader, good to see you. Thanks for joining as well. And Vic, yes, TGIF, thanks for joining, good to see you. All right, Trading, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Snail, thanks for joining too. Matt, good to see you. And Hinata, thanks for joining. And Bobby, good to see you. And Eng, good to see you too. Thanks for joining. All right, Ichimoku Trader says, Ichimoku reacts beautifully to Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and Kumo in a 5-minute time frame, and you can use it to recognize the beginning and the end of the trend. Why you don't use it on M5? So every time I use the strategy or indicators, I backtest, and based on my backtesting result, the Ichimoku performance was lower than other instruments. That's why I use Ichimoku in higher time frames only. And to capture the lower time frame specific entry exit confirmations, I use different tools like Bollinger Band, Stochastic, and the price action, and so on. And it's been quite working well. So for me, Ichimoku is only for higher time frames. But if it works for you, of course, you better use it, and you can take Ichimoku in lower time frames to really enter exit the trades too. Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, and also simply I'm following Goichi Hosoda's original teaching that Ichimoku is for higher time frames. Well, back then when these books were wrote, these are the original books of Ichimoku. But back when these were wrote, these were written, there was no time frame concept. There was only daily time frame, and also the weekly time frame. Some people, I heard that they were using or monitoring the monthly time frame. They simply take the four numbers, high and low, and open and close, and also 5 numbers additionally, which are Ichimoku 5 lines, 5 numbers. So total of 5 plus 4 is 9 numbers. Back then, when Ichimoku was originally created, people were tracking every day or every week, or some people every month, so that they know exactly what the market is heading towards, and also that they know exactly how the equilibrium is in the market. Because there was no PC back then, only handwritten, and all the candlesticks were handwritten too in these original books, and that's really amazing to see those beautiful art work to put the candles every day. And of course, in TradingView, you cannot really see the chart, long time ago. Back in 1950s, 60s, you cannot see the charts anymore. So yeah, it's such a nice opportunity to see how the markets were looking like back in those days by handwritten memos and spreadsheets. But yeah, anyways, so Ichimoku is for me for higher time frame thing. Especially, I don't use Ichimoku only to enter, exit the trades, but also for me, Ichimoku is more like in a bigger picture in terms of time cycles, price theory, wave theory, and also Kyushu Ashi is also part of Ichimoku, and Keifu. There are so many variations and so many strategies that Ichimoku offers, and those really work in higher time frames, in my experience. So Ichimoku is really unique, and it's not just an indicator, but it's like a whole system, as a like almost like a philosophy. There's a lot of psychology lessons involved on these books. So yeah, those are really impressive. And even now, we are living in 2024, and we have PC internet, and we have lots of information sources on the internet. But still, Ichimoku teachings and Ichimoku lessons are very precious. And that's something I'm trying to share here on YouTube. It's a big challenge for me to really share exactly how the philosophy concept were introduced. And I dig deeper and deeper in my academy, but in YouTube also through my every week analysis and my market viewpoint. I hope you get this idea too. Okay, let me check some more comments. Again, thank you very much for joining everyone today. It's the 1st of November on Friday, so happy Friday everyone. Today is just very relaxing, so no tie, just relaxing, casual talk, and I will be looking at the markets, and I will continue for the next 30 minutes or so today. Okay, Angie says, I like to learn Ichimoku, but I don't speak English very well. Unfortunately, right now, Ichimoku is written in Japanese, and I only speak English. So hopefully you get to learn. After the live stream finishes, usually within the next 24 hours, there should be some captions. So you can check the captions and try to learn Ichimoku knowledge through my YouTube channel. Okay, hello Karam, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, and Frederico, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Vilad, good to see you too. Bill Smith, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. He says, is a higher time frame you prefer the daily and 4 hour? Yes, I prefer daily, 4 hour, both actually. So yeah, based on the watch list I'm trading right now. So let me quickly turn to TradingView, and on the right side is the list of the pairs I monitor every day. And on these pairs, because these are major and some are minor pairs, but those are my pairs I monitor, and they move up and down in terms of the daily and 4 hour time frames. Sometimes when the trends was really strong, like here in this May, June, July, we see so many trending markets based on the weekly time frame also. But in general, on my watch list pairs, watch list markets are more tend to have daily 4-hour trends more, and that's why I use daily 4-hour as my higher time frames. But again, it depends on which market you trade. If you're trading, let's say, some stock markets or indices or some commodities where the markets are more tending to trend longer, then you can use higher time frames as like weekly or even monthly, and to follow that direction. So yeah, I use daily 4-hour time frames as higher time frames just because I'm trading these pairs. Or if you're trading, let's say, exotic pairs, then they tend to trend longer than these pairs on my watch list. So depends on which market to trade, the time frame to follow should be different. Okay, Karan says participating in Indian trade now. Okay. All right. Oh, for Indian traders, happy Diwali. Happy Diwali to everyone. Also, I visited actually Mumbai long time ago. I think it was like 12, 13 years ago, or maybe more, long time ago. I visited, and it was during the Diwali festival. That was amazing. Fireworks and lots of light shows, events, and that was really fun. And here in Dubai also, it's big, so people are celebrating Diwali here. Okay, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, Juris, thank you for joining. Good to see you. All right, let me check some more comments now before I get into the topics. Cole, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Reaper says, did you leave Japan because you didn't like there? No, I like Japan still, and one day in the future I will be back in Japan, I think. But there are multiple reasons why I left Japan. As a trader myself, it's in terms of time zone, it's better to trade here in Dubai, and tax reason also, and more investing opportunities here in Dubai. So, and also I wanted to change. Time to time, this feeling comes to me. I want to change every like 3 to 5 years. My lifestyle, the location. I used to change jobs also before. I used to do like lots of jobs, multiple jobs at the same time. Now I'm only doing this trading as my my main source of income. But yeah, time to time, I feel it's time to change, and it really happens, and it just goes on. So yeah, for now I stay in Dubai, and I don't really feel time to change yet, from Dubai to somewhere else. So I will be staying here for now, but we never know in the future. I start to travel a lot since this year, and I start to see more places and more opportunities to meet people, and it may change my viewpoint, or it may change my life goal, in the future. Okay, let me see. Okay, Faid says also regarding this, is this your new house? Did you move from Burj Khalifa? Yeah, I actually moved out from Burj Khalifa because I lived there for 3 years, and I think it's enough. I wanted to change my lifestyle again, so I'm staying in a hotel now, hotel apartment. So it's been quite relaxing, and also very convenient here. People clean the room every week. I don't have to throw the garbages or anything. So it's really simple. I wanted to make them simple, and also I want to travel a lot since this year, next year too. That's why for now I changed to the hotel life. But we never know in the future. If I miss Burj Khalifa, I may go back in like next year or somewhere, or maybe I will be living by the beach next time, not the town, but by the beach next time. So we will see. Yeah, but it was a nice experience to stay in Burj Khalifa. Okay, hello CSM, good to see you. Thanks for joining. And Bill, you're welcome. Okay, Karam says gold was far away from the cloud. Can we expect a correction? Thank you. Right, gold is continuously bullish, right? Yeah, it's bullish. Yeah, as expected actually. Let me just quickly check gold first, since it's mentioned just now. My target was 2800, as I mentioned a couple of days ago. I think I mentioned also on YouTube a couple of days ago that my target is now 2800, and now it's reaching almost 2800. So gold is more like a long-term investments. You can also intraday trade, but gold is more for to me like more longer term investment or trade. So now it's good. It's really nice to see the bullishness, and it's been up above the Tenkan Sen still, and Chikou span above the candles. So and Kumo is thick too, so I don't really see any sign of retracement yet. So it's bullish. So this is also simplicity. Mindset is a key to success, that as long as it goes bullish, you follow. And once the market stops trending, you exit or you don't trade. And sooner or later, the market starts to trend again, then you take trades and follow that direction. And when it stops, you simply exit the trade. That's at least my strategy and my philosophy as a trend follower. And I don't really, well, I do have targets. Like I say, 2800 is actually one of the Ichimoku targets, and also round number 2800. But once the market breaks 2800, then the next target is going to be 2880, or between 2880 to 2900 will be the next target. But yeah, I do have those targets, but simply I enter trade and follow through the bullish trend. And same applies to Forex markets and also other markets as well. So before, I used to set target, like let's say based on like a risk and a reward ratio. If I have a stop loss of let's say 30 pips, then my target will be 60 pips. That will be 1-to-2 ratio. If I get the 90 pips of target, then that will be 1-to-3 ratio. And I was trading in that manner because that was kind of like, I think, popular way to enter exit the trades based on the risk reward. But the risk reward changes depends on the market condition, and that's what I found. When it's a range market, then risk reward ratio will be lower. But when it's trending market, then it's going to be higher because it's trending. So that's why I only exit the trades in the trending markets. And so even if the win rate is lower, if you get the bigger risk ratio, bigger reward ratio than the risk you're taking on every trade, then overall you'll be running profits, and you can compound the profits too. And I thought it's the safest way to really make profits, and also to be able to live myself as a full-time trader. And that's why I built my strategy that way. Yeah, if you're curious about my trader performance every month, I post it also in YouTube, and also if you can come to the GTS Global Training School website, you can see on the description down below, and you can check my monthly performance. And since this is new month in November, I will be doing another monthly review performance in the month of October. All right, hello Cole, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Okay, US 100 still bullish. US 100, I think, hold on, let me see. It was bullish when I checked it a couple of days ago. So here is US 100, and it's yeah, it's bullish now still to me. Let me see. If I check the weekly time frame, the price is above the Tenkan-sen, and yeah, Kumo is up now. The Chikou span is above the candles too, so it's bullish. So that means there may be a potential new N wave that direction. This week so far has been bearish, and for the last 3-4 weeks it's been ranging, but overall to me is still bullish. Yeah, the target was 2100, and it almost reached in July and retraced, but it didn't break Kumo. It broke the Kijun Sen but didn't break the Kumo, and there was a pin bar and reverse. So yeah, in terms of the candlestick patterns, it's also bullish to me. Okay, let me check some other comments now. Federico, Japan trip is one of my dreams. Oh, you're always welcome. Always welcome to visit Japan. Yeah, these days there are so many tourists in Japan. When I visited Japan a couple of months ago, it was really active, and that was really nice to see. Okay, Sharif, thanks for joining. Good to see you too. All right, you says, hello Kay, a lot is happening on macro side. Job payroll in the US is lower than expected, that's right. And FOMC along with the elections are coming, that's right. We should watch out these fundamentals. That's right, that's right. Yeah, regarding the fundamentals, today, in terms of the result of the NFP, it has been worse than previous and worse than consensus. So hold on, let me pop up the calendar first. So yeah, here previous was 223K and consensus was 113K, and actual was 12K. So it was worse than the previous. I mean, yeah. So anyways, so it's actually USD got sold, and you can actually, without checking the markets, if you look at the strength chart, the currency strength chart, you see that the USD, the orange USD, was sold very much at the time of the news. Today was really aggressive markets. Initially, Swiss franc was going down, and the other currencies, USD and pound, and also CAD currencies were up. But at the news, we can see that the USD was down, and also as a correlation, CAD was down too, and Euro went down too. But as a negative correlation, which is usually the case, JPY was up, and Swiss franc was up too at the non-farm payrolls. And pound went down a little bit, but pound has been quite strong today. So from this chart, we can see that the pound JPY is going up very nicely today, within today only. Pound at the moment is the strongest currency, and weakest is the Swiss franc and the JPY. And there was also big fundamental news in Japan too regarding the Prime Minister. Seems like it didn't really impact the market so much, but in the long term, it may impact the market too. So yeah, I am not really here to to predict like which way the market goes due to these fundamentals. I'm much more simple. Whenever Ichimoku shows trending, whichever it goes, whether it goes bullish or bearish, I simply follow. And I do look at the fundamentals and the news every day. I follow the news every day, but simply my mindset is more simple. Whenever the trend happens, I just follow it. look for opportunities and follow it. And in my YouTube channel, I'm not really here to talk about the politics because it's sensitive topic sometimes, and the direction of the topics may be going different directions besides trading, besides Ichimoku. So I don't really talk about those topics. But yeah, there will be US election, and let's see how the market will be impacted by those news. Yeah. Okay, let me see. All right, again, thank you very much for joining, everyone. Good to see you. Today is the November 1st on Friday, so happy Friday. Good to see you. Okay, hello, Babak. Good to see you. Thanks for joining as well. Okay. Ko says, do Forex traders need to pay tax? Yes. In most of the countries, I think yes. Japan is also very high in tax. Well, actually, it's 20% fixed. No matter how much you make money, how much you make profit, in Japan is 20% fixed tax. All right. Symphonija, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right. Charles says, GJ, please. Yeah, so since we just talked about the pound has been quite strong and Japanese yen is now becoming weaker, let's check the GJ and how it's moving from the chart and Ichimoku. So I go to Forex and pound JPY. If I just check the daily time frame here, so yeah, the market touched 200, which is the round number, exact number, and then after that the market went down, and it actually exactly went down to the previous resistance and the support. So, and looks like today's bullish so far. So I think the market will be supported here, 196.01, and goes bullish from next week. But now Kijun Sen is flat, so the market may be range for the next few days, then goes up. Oh, but then I just realized that Kijun Sen will be up next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Monday, today is Friday, right? So Monday, Kijun Sen still remains flat, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Kijun Sen goes up. So most likely Monday becomes range continuously. Most likely we won't be able to trade on Monday, but from Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, the market may be up. So I think we can come back next week and look for some opportunities. But overall, still it's bullish. Price above the Kijun Sen and Chikou span above the candles. And what's more, the Kumo is not really thin either. It's getting thicker and bigger, so I can see buyer's momentum still. And once the market breaks 200, then it goes up to the next level, 201.0 will be the next target. Yeah. Ichimoku targets are also close to those levels, so I think yeah, those are more realistic targets to follow. Okay, Babak, thank you very much for your comment. Thank you so much. Yes, I would like to travel many countries. Okay, Simifonja says, can you tell how to trade gold with KTS or Ichimoku? If you follow KTS, then it's again simple. Whenever you see trending market per Ichimoku, Kijun Sen and Kumo angles basically, and enter trades, exit trades in the lower time frames, and it's doable. But if you follow the Ichimoku way, let's say some other strategies, for example, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, to follow, then you buy and hold until the market breaks the Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen next time. Yeah. Okay, let me see. EQII says, hi K, should I consider stopping the trade if either the 1 hour Kijun Sen line or the leading span B becomes flat, or both? Yes. Yes. Yeah, you better stop trading. You better stop monitoring the chart because most likely the market's ranging when you see that. Okay, Ichimoku Trader says, I saw the part of your site that you posted about your past. The photos you posted with your father seems very kind and hardworking in life for the family. I hope God will protect him for you. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I think you're talking about my website under profile. Yeah, I posted some of my photos when I was little, or I think the photo you're talking about is when I was in Los Angeles studying, and my father visited me, and that's when I took that photo in Santa Monica Beach or Venice Beach. Yeah, so that was the photo. Right. Yeah, thank you very much for the comment too. Look a lot like your father. Right, that's what people tell me usually. And my voice is also sounds like my father. Someone said to me too. So I have lots of genes from my father. My father was also a teacher. He was a teacher after school. He was running after school in Japan, and after that he's teaching at the university. So I think I got the genes teaching as a teacher through my father too. And I like it. I like to teach simply. I like to share and teach, and I can do this forever. If you can do this forever, then I think that's your lifetime business or lifetime job. And trading too. I can check the chart. I can monitor the markets all day. But I don't. In terms of time efficiency part, I don't monitor the charts, but I can think about the markets all day. I can think about the Ichimoku all day, and I can think about the candlesticks patterns all day. Yeah, and it's just non-stop. Without thinking, without intending, I happen to think about the market or psychology or Ichimoku, the candlesticks. So I really found that trading is also really my my life job. I don't feel it's a job actually. So I think that's the best part. If you start to feel you have to or you must, then it becomes obligation, and it may be difficult for you to continue. But if you like it, then and if it becomes a job, then that's the best. So fortunately, I found trading as my really very curious and also very interesting to study and to learn. Okay, Omkar says, okay, good evening. Could you analyze Euro JPY? Yeah, Euro JPY, let me share screen. Okay, Euro JPY to me is still bullish. Tenkan-sen is up now, and Kumo is also getting thicker and bigger, and Chikou span above the candles, above the Kumo, so it's bullish. Until the market breaks Tenkan-sen, it's bullish, is what most likely Gojo Hosoda will say. So don't exit. You can still follow a short-term participant to trade. Especially after the breakout of the gold, after the breakout of the Kumo, or the Senko span B, it's been bullish. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Roel, good to see you. New to Ichimoku, welcome here, welcome to my community on YouTube. Yeah, lots of people are interested in gold, it looks like today. I see lots of comments about the gold. But basically it's it's bullish. It's bullish. Yeah, again, commodity XAU USD gold. By the way, silver is also bullish, but today let me just focus on gold. This is a daily time frame. The price has been above the Kijun Sen. When the price breaks Kijun Sen, it becomes range, so the market becomes more choppy and ups and downs. But as long as price above the Kijun Sen and now above the Tenkan Sen, it's bullish. Simply speaking, it's bullish. So the last time the market was below the Kijun Sen was all the way back in August 7. But after August 8th and onwards, it has been above the Kijun Sen. So it's really stable bullishness after that from Ichimoku viewpoint. Alright, hello Kutub, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Alright, Babak says Kijun Sen with gold monthly time frame now is flat. Can it be a weakness of uptrend? And also in 4 hour is about to make a dead cross between Tenkan Sen and Kijun Sen. So it depends on the location of the price. Let's see. Now the monthly time frame. Oops, hold on, let me see. I think I just closed it right now. Oh, is it still connecting? Okay, it's still connecting. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry. I think I pressed something and everything went off, but okay, so now yes, gold and the monthly time frame. Yeah, gold monthly Kijun Sen flat. So right, within the month of November, it may retrace, right? But this is just the first day of November, and I don't really see any bearishness yet in terms of the daily time frame, so it's bullish. And 4 hour time frame, you mentioned dead cross Tenkan Kijun Sen, and well, actually it's not happening yet technically. They just came together, but when Tenkan Sen becomes below Kijun Sen, which most likely happens on the within the next 4 hour, then the market becomes range. And here you can actually check the Kumo. Kumo has been thick here, and that's why it bounced. But here you see the thin part of the Kumo. Kumo is relatively getting thinner here, so if the market heads towards this way, then it may go through the Kumo and the market may become a downtrend. So that's one thing to monitor. And also whether the market will be resisted by the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and goes down is also another thing to monitor chart. But if the price comes above the Kijun Sen and Tenkan Sen in 4 hour, most likely it goes up in the long term. I draw the line, I draw the arrow like this way, but the actual market will be more choppy range from here, but maybe bounced by the Kumo and gradually goes up again like this way, and it's going towards 2800. That's more like a more realistic scenario. Okay, all right, hello Bill Smith, just joined your academy. Oh, thank you very much, thank you for joining my KTS Academy. Okay, Kessie, good to see you. First time, welcome here. Welcome to my YouTube. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, and Charles, you're welcome too. Okay, Dennis says, K-Sensei, can you explain how you could predict how Kijun Sen will look next week? You just spoke that way. Right, it due to the calculation of Kijun Sen. Kijun Sen is taking the high and low for the last 26 candles, and it's a mid price. So if either low becomes higher or high becomes higher, that's when Kijun Sen angles. So if the market doesn't renew higher, but if the if the low for the last 26 candles renewed higher, that's when Kijun Sen angle becomes up. Technically speaking, that's how I can tell exactly in how many days or in how many candles the Kijun Sen angles next time. Yeah. So yeah, and you can use the word predict on this one because it's due to calculation. I usually don't say predict because simply I believe that we are not here to predict the future, but we are here to forecast logically, like weather forecast. You don't predict the weather, right? But you forecast the weather logically based on the data, based on the logics behind. So I prefer to say forecast, and that's why I say on Sundays I do weekly forecast. I don't say weekly prediction because prediction to me is more like trying to read the correct future direction. But I'm not here to do that, so that's why. And the word is really important, right? When you say the different, when you use the wrong word, when you use the wrong languages, then your mindset becomes wrong too, and it's really impacting your psychology too. So yeah, how you describe, how you say, how you explain is also very important in terms of building your own mindset, I think. Okay, I will be finishing the live in about 5 minutes, but let me quickly check some other comments. Okay, thank you very much. CSM says, I think Kei-san is very good at controlling his emotions during the live stream. Kei-san almost never shows any annoyance with annoying questions. There's no annoying questions to me, actually. All the questions are kind of interesting to me. And that's why I cover these. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm learning too. I'm learning, by reviewing these comments. Sometimes I review my own live stream, and let's say I see one comment pop up, like a long time, let's say 1 year ago. I forget what I said, how I explained, but sometimes I review my old videos and live streams, and I pop up the comment like this way, and I see myself sometimes how I explain, and I learn from myself too. Okay, 1 year ago I explained that way, and that's interesting to me now. And yeah, eventually I'm not losing anything by doing the live stream or by replying those comments. So yeah, it's really fun for me, actually. Okay, regarding the analysis, let me do on Sunday. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Cassie says, how you know which currency is strong and weak? It's done by the strength chart I introduced just earlier. You can actually find the link on the below description about this strength chart, but this is basically the website I'm referring. Again, you can find the link on the below description for this strength chart. And yeah, right now, let's say you see all the currency names, and you can see that GBP is 63, and JPY is minus 19, and Swiss franc is now minus 54. So yeah, this is the strengths of each currency. If you want to see this at a glance, this is the best way to check. Okay, original Ichimoku books are unfortunately sold out. The hard copies are all sold out, and I don't know if there will be any other copies available in the future, but yeah, they are all sold out right now. I was lucky that I have these books from Japan, but yeah, they are very difficult to find these days. All right, George, good to see you. Hello, Golam, thanks for joining as well. Good to see you. All right, Babak, you're welcome too. Hello, Sorosh, good to see you. It's been a while. Thanks for joining. Okay, DXY and silver. Yeah, silver is also bullish. Silver is also bullish. Yeah, DXY is, let me see quickly. DXY is now range on the weekly time frame. This is weekly DXY, it's range. When it's range, it goes through up and down the Kijun Sen. So Kijun Sen becomes the middle price of the range. It's also one of the Ichimoku concepts, and that's how you can trade by Ichimoku. Kijun Sen becomes the mid price of the range. So it just broke the Kijun Sen bullish, so looks like it's going up to the resistance 106 or 10, yeah, between 106.1 and 106.5 or 6 or so. Okay. Yeah, I'm still in Dubai. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see. Weiwei says, I found your channel a few days ago and started learning Ichimoku by watching your videos. Your channel is a treasure. Oh, thank you very much for the comment. Yeah, please dig some videos in the past and live stream archives. You can sometimes, search by keyword some of the videos or knowledges I shared in YouTube. There are so many. Okay. Yeah, I am now in Dubai still. I'm in Dubai, yes. Okay, so I think I will be finishing the live now, and I will be doing the KTS Academy live stream. So for those who are KTS Academy members, I will see you soon. The link will be shared in Discord. So yeah, I will see you soon. I will be covering some of the questions I got in the community. So that will be the topic for today. And for those who join public YouTube, I will see you again soon. Tomorrow, I'm still planning to do the live, but if not, I will be doing that on Sunday as a weekly forecast. So again, happy Friday to everyone, and I hope you have a great weekend ahead, and hope to see you soon again. So until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.